Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. I'm playing video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm continuing this series. I am trying to keep it going, so we'll see how long it lasts. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my Son Goku shirt, what with the Dragon Ball Z and such. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. I think every human being on the planet Earth is familiar with Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and its various affiliates and incarnations. Um, when I was in kind of late stage middle school, that was when the big like North American anime boom really started to hit. And have talked with some people. They're like, anime was here. Yeah, I know. I know that anime came out here before that time, but it never hit the way that it did. Because once it hit at that point, it never stopped. Whereas comparatively, if you look at like sort of the older anime boom, yeah, it came around, but then it kind of faded out. But really, with series like DBZ, Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop, all that stuff, it really hit and it became a mainstream thing. And, I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball Z guy fan in the world, but I certainly do enjoy some of that stuff from time to time. And, especially with Akira Toriyama passing away in 2024 this year, it felt appropriate, so. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why is it a series? Well, folks, that's because I hopped on out to Portillo's, and you can't exactly see what it is, but it's a salad. Yay! And I've reviewed salads in the past, but I decided a little while back that I was going to go over there. I was going to start a series called Salads on Saturdays. I, in fact, have an entire playlist. There's only one video on there right now because I just started it. This will be the second one, but it's basically just a playlist where I'm going to go over there and I'm going to try out salads because, salads. Now, what with this being from Portillo's and Portillo's being a sort of local Illinois establishment, it's also going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist. So if you're interested, it's going to be in 2 spots. But what kind of salad is it? What are we doing? This is their new spicy chicken chopped salad, which consists of their famous chopped salad. I've never once, in all my time living in Illinois, heard anyone refer to salad as being a famous thing from Portillo's, but sure. And then it's got breaded spicy chicken and hot giardiniera peppers. Sure. It's interesting though. So like the way that the container works, it's got these little indents for the dressing. That's kind of neat. And it just comes standard with house dressing. So I didn't go over there and do anything with it. Let's open it up. Take a look at it. That doesn't look too bad. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's like little macaroni pieces in there. And like some blue cheese. Alright, there's some stuff going on with this one. Can we get a thing for the thing? I think we'll do it like that. Ha 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 ha. And then maybe ha 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 for options. And yeah, okay. I've never had a salad from Portillo's, ever. I want to try the house dressing. What do you taste like? Okay. Kind of like an Italian style dressing. Yeah, okay. You can call it house, but that's pretty much what it is. All right, let's go over there and pour it on the thing. The only problem with doing salad reviews, aside from the fact that they're just not that fucking interesting, is that you gotta construct the whole damn thing. That takes time. I could pre-construct, but I feel like that ruins some of the illusion. So let's go ahead. Let's do the second one, because If I'm eating a salad, I'm definitely doing it with a good amount of dressing. That's just, you know, that's me personally. We're just going whole hog. All right. Now, you are not a fork. Where did my fork go? Fork. Yeah, like I said, I decided, because I already do the, what is it? I do the sub sandwiches on Sunday. I just figured, fuck it, man. Try to get some salads into my life a little bit more. Even when they're ridiculous ones like this. And then we'll kind of... We'll see if this thing sticks around. I mean, I'm going to try, but... Oh, of course it did. Well, let's find out how the chicken tastes. Chicken's actually really nice. And yeah, it's got a little heat to it. Yeah, it's actually some really nice chicken. That's proper. The chicken tastes really good. Like the chicken itself is nice and tender, very flavorful, and then it's got a little spicy hit to it. I'm actually very down with the chicken aspect of this so far. I mean, that's probably going to be the best part, but at the same time, let's go ahead and let's get some of this stuff going on. I mean, the rest of it is nice too. It tastes fresh. I mean, that's the thing with a salad. Like, you can top it with different stuff. You can do things. But fundamentally, you just got to make sure that you're using, decent ingredients and they're fresh, and you're going to get a decent tasting salad. I feel like with this, that's very much the case. The lettuce is nice and crisp. It's got little extra bits in it, again, like the macaroni. I don't know how much it's adding, but it's certainly not detracting. If anything else, it's giving, a little added textural difference. It's a big salad, too. Of course, it cost me about $12, so it damn well better be. Every now and again, you get a nice little hit from the blue cheese. There's not a lot of blue cheese in there. It's like just little crumbles, but yeah, I like this. This is a good salad. So far, I've only, like I said, I've only got the one salad review. I think I got chicken cashew salad from Culver's, and that was pretty good as far as salads go. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think this takes it. I think it's got a lot going on. I like the dressing. Again, it's kind of just a Italian-style dressing. It's got a little tang to it. It's flavorful without taking over the entire thing. But I appreciate that they went over there. They tried to jazz up the salad a little bit. Give you a little bit more to work with instead of, just some lettuce and shit. And I think as far as that goes, about the only thing I'll say, I don't know where. I guess there's... Well, yeah, okay, yeah. I guess like the giardiniera aspect of it, which if you're unfamiliar, it's kind of like a spicy pickled relish that's like a thing for Chicago. We like it on stuff. Well, Illinois and Chicagoland area. I guess that's kind of throughout it a little bit. But I'll be honest with you. Well, I do think it gives it a little extra zing here and there. It's not prominent enough to you're not getting a strong giardiniera flavor. But it's still good. There's nothing I dislike about this. Oh, there we go. There I got a proper piece of giardiniera. Yeah. It gives a little extra zing. I'd say my biggest criticism is I'd like more giardiniera in it. Because that, I think, really kind of opens it up. It gives it not only another texture, but it gives it a nice little kick. And the chicken is really good. I mean, it's definitely the highlight, but otherwise, I gotta give it credit. This is a good salad. But, two questions have to be asked. Put you down over here. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I mean, I'm gonna have to go with yes and yes. I think, honestly, as I am, again, trying to incorporate, occasional salad here and there, trying to be a little bit healthier, baby steps, as it were. I think for me personally, man, this is a little bit of a standout. Because it not only does it have a lot of nice flavors to it, but again, I think that chicken is really a standout aspect. It's interesting because it has a lot going on. And even though I feel like I'd like a little bit more giardiniera, not, and that's going to be kind of, to preference, but I think a little bit more giardiniera would work for me personally, just to give it a little extra oomph. But even as is, it gives it something else to grab hold of. And salads can be very boring, but if you go too far with them, they almost defeat the purpose of it being a salad. Does this do that? I don't think so, but that could be, up for debate. But everything about it, it's a nice flavorful salad, it tastes fresh, and then, like I said, I appreciate the fact that there's a little extra wackiness to it, and, the things it does well, it does really well, and it doesn't do anything wrong. So, if I'm recommending it to someone else, I think that this is one of those salads that you could go over there, if you're like me, or maybe you're not really a salad person. This is one of those salads I think you could get into. Use it as like a transitional salad to go over there and try to be like, okay, maybe I can be a little bit more of a salad person. Let this kind of be one of those salads for you. Because, like I said, I do think it has a lot going on for it. About the only thing I would say is, maybe if you're not into spicy stuff, even though I wouldn't consider it crazy spicy or anything, but, depending on your level of stuff. But, yeah, man, that's a good salad. Like I said, I think that's, for right now, there's only 2 in the playlist, but it's definitely better than the Culver's one, even though that one was pretty good. And some of the salads that I've reviewed in the past, like Wendy's and stuff, it's got them beat easily, so. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly salads on Saturday-tastic rest of your life, I guess. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep this playlist going, because I think, it's hopefully a good thing for me. And then, it just can be another series. And there are going to be other, stuff besides salad on Saturday. But final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important that we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, the thing that I would like you to do, and it has been a conundrum for me at times. I do this show, and a lot of times when, the items I feature are very junk food oriented, first of all, try not to emulate what I do. That's a terrible plan. But beyond that, try to make sure that even if you do indulge, try to mix it up. Try to make sure you're getting in a nice variety of stuff, trying to, go over there, eat healthy here and there. It's easy, especially living in America. We are inundated with all kinds of wonderful yet terrible foods. And it can be easy to forget, hey, you gotta take care of yourself. I'm certainly guilty of that. So just take that word of advice from me. Anyway, bye.